Alex, it says on there, you've been outstanding all season. You like that? Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
You brought some pretty huge go forward to the team in attack this year, and some stealing defence, and even running back after Zach Hardacre the other day, which was dead impressed with, by the way.
Well, one night that's me. So kind of
I was just waiting for you. Yami didn't go, did it? I'm the run back. Games in June, which is the month obviously we're referring to. Wins over Wakefield in the Challenge Cup, taking us to the semi-final next week, and Super League games with Huddersfield and Leeds. But the one I really want to talk to you about was Warrington away, because you scored the game-winning try for us. How did that feel?
Yeah, no, it was good. Obviously, I don't bag many, so when I do get one, it's always nice. And picking up against Warrington and sort of just put the game to bed. It was a tough game. It was tough conditions, and they come after us in that game, and you know we got battled a little bit. So it was a good team performance to sort of stick at it for 80 minutes and find a win in the end. So you know, I was really happy with that result. It's obviously they're going well. They're second, but you know, we put a good score on them back in April, and you know, to back up again with a good win at the Halliwell in June was you know, really satisfying.
What does it feel like when you know you're really challenged like that, and you go into enemy territory and you come away with a win? What does it do for the team after, you know, the days following? Do you feel like you're actually going to get somewhere this year when you're winning games like that? Does it make you feel like that?
Yeah, I think it'd be prudent to say that the best two teams in the comp probably was Warrington at the minute, aren't there? And if you're going to go to Warrington away and get results, then obviously it's going to put you in a good position come the business end of the year. It's going to fill you with confidence that when we do need to make sure we win them, you know, hopefully in Challenge Cups and Grand Finals, that we've done it already a couple of times, and you know, we know what we need to do to make sure we get those wins. So, and it's great, I think, going to places like the Halliwell and the atmosphere there, because our way following is this year's, and well, ever since I've been at the club, it's been unbelievable, and no different to that game at June. You know, the atmosphere was second to none, and they sort of make it feel like a home game to our away fans at times, and that's probably the best thing about it. You know, seeing the fans go off like they do, and you know, it makes all the training and the hard work worthwhile for those moments, because that's why we play the game. We play the game for them good big victories and to make sure the fans are happy.
So 10 points clear in the Super League, and the semi-final and Challenge Cup next week, which obviously we're not getting ahead of ourselves, but it's a fantastic opportunity to get to Wembley. Before that, we've got London away on Sunday, and Justin mentioned yesterday that quite a lot of the young boys are going to come into the team, as you just talked about. How do you think they'll go on in London?
I think they'll be good. You never win a competition with 17 players. You've got a squad of 30 for a reason, and it's for games like this weekend coming up. If there's an opportunity to sort of let these boys step up and have a game, then and they're good enough. Let's not kid ourselves in the sense of, oh, we're going to put kids out there and we're not going to compete. These kids who are coming into this game are good players, and they're going to compete. And I fancy them to go down and do the business as well, because you know, there's some good lads there, and it's exciting for the future of our team. And you can rely on so many young boys, like I said, you know, the boys I mentioned before, and you had into that James Bentley, who has been stellar this season, and you know, Jack Wellsby, 18 years old. You got Josh Sims coming in at 18 years old. The future's so bright for our team in particular, that it's exciting that we can give these lads an opportunity to run out and play. I'm really excited to see how they go.
Looking forward to it too, yeah, should be great. Just to finish with, one of the leaders of our team, just give us your insight into a couple of the characters in the squad. I know you're one of the lively ones yourself, but who makes you laugh in the squad? Who do you really want to just slap around the chops?
To be I'd like to slap most of them around the chops, to be honest. Yeah.
And you probably do, don't you?
No, not as much as I'd like to. You know, I think every football team's got a clown, and Louis is our clown, isn't he? He's
every week, isn't it? Every week Louis gets that vote.
Well, that's it. He's loud. He's you know. The funny thing about Louis is I lived with Louis for about 2 months in between buying houses. I had nowhere to live, and he took me in, like the good person he is, and he's completely different at home. It's as if he just builds everything up. He's quiet. It's probably Jess saying he can't be loud, which fair enough. You can't blame her, can you? She's got to live with him, and he's quiet. And then he comes to training and he just explodes like a jack in the box. He's something else, but you need people like that. You need people to come in, because sometimes, you know, the days can be long, especially in pre-season, when long days, and you're coming in and it's sort of, you know, monotonous training, and floggings are coming in. You need someone like that to cheer you up. You know, I'm going to need. I mean, I had 2 hours sleep last night. I've got 2 little babies, and they kept me up all night. So I really need Louis.
Need some Louis.
I need
Louis
some.
love.
Yeah, me and Louis going to go have a cuddle and a bit of a chat. I met before.